Hi sunshines! Another day, another vlog. Welcome to another MADCURLS vlog. We're vlogging today. That's the same thing. Over and over and over again. We're vlogging today. Mom, tell them where we are headed, where we're going, what's going on. We have a car mount.
Are headed. Oh yeah, you got to work?
Yeah, I found like a little sticky piece.
Right now we're at Dunkin' Donuts, and Taylor just had a meltdown. A bee was actually flying right here. She's like jumped out. I'm like, what if we were driving already and we're on the highway? Would you have done the same thing?
I was like, no, of course not. But I would have been freaking out.
We are going to New Jersey, so I can get my hair cut at the Angel Salon with the King of Curls himself, Mr. Joe Ortiz.
Yes, we already have like a video, like a full video, like recording how he does it and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure how this vlog is gonna go, like how detailed it's gonna be, because we do already have a video the first time you got it done. But oh my gosh, this bee is like waiting for me. It's like chilling.
Well, he's outside the car. He can't penetrate windows, I don't think.
Okay, we don't know. It could be a super bee.
So yeah, it could be, right?
All right, I'm not driving all the way to New Jersey with you with them glasses on.
Okay.
That's what I'm not doing. I can't. But yes, we're going to Jersey. You're driving. I guess you're in the driver's seat.
Of course.
So I'll be here, chilling.
I was picking my hair up because why did I feel rushed this morning? I can't even blame it on you. I don't know.
I felt like the
maybe I was
alarm
spending
went
all my
off.
time chatting.
Like my alarm went off and I didn't really move, and I didn't hear any movement from you, and so like I didn't like hear any like showers running, and we basically gave ourselves an hour. Yeah, we basically gave ourselves an hour.
Yeah,
because we were like, we want to leave at 11, and we didn't start moving till like 10.
Yeah, and which is very uncustomary for us.
Yeah,
but
your hair looks good though.
It does.
Yeah.
So this is 2 day. What did I put in yesterday, guys?
I think it's 3 day.
Is it 3 days?
3 day. Oh my gosh, what did we do? Did we do a mix it up?
No. Oh yeah. Wait. Yes, this was a mix it up. Yes, this was the mix it up video.
Oh, the Shea Moisture.
Yes.
Coconut and hibiscus and the curl maker that you did.
Yeah, and as I said in that video, I said it's going to get bigger and better, and I, and it is kind of, but I still think it's very Shirley Temple-ish. Very Shirley. I hope it's not going to be distracting.
It's gonna look shorter than it actually is, because like it really curled your hair up.
Yeah, it really did. So
don't mind me, I'm eating, I'm hungry.
Yeah, but Joe's a curly hair master, I'm sure, so he'll realize. I'll say this was kind of like uncustomary for me to wear my hair this curly like this, so I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
But it's a dry cut, which I personally prefer.
Yes, so this is a good example of when it's necessary, right? Yeah.
So I won't be getting my hair cut, which you'll see in the vlog. Like, I'm just going for the ride, moral support, all that kind of stuff. All right, we have to get the GPS popping. Where's your iPad?
Oh, here's my iPad here. Waze.
Let's see.
The address.
I feel like we're already going to be late. Girl. Hopefully there's no traffic this time.
Right, okay.
Of day. It's about 11:30. Our appointment's at 1, Connecticut to Jersey. It was like, what you said, an hour and like 50 something minutes. Let's see what time we're gonna get there.
At the speediest, quickest delivery.
Speediest, right? Let's see what Waze does. If you don't have Waze, it's a traffic app. You should totally get Waze.
Yes.
Not sponsored. No. But Waze is so good.
Yeah.
It's literally so good. Like, you're on your way to work, you need a quick route. It'll route you around traffic,
it really
trees down. It lets you know where cops are.
I like it so much.
Turn right.
120.
Turn left on Roosevelt Drive.
Okay, all right. No worries, no worries.
So it's taking us to Merritt Parkway, Greenwich. That's the fastest way, really?
Wow, okay.
What other routes are there? Okay, so the one I was thinking was Danbury. Okay, no, this is 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and 8 minutes. Okay, so don't we typically go that way, like through Danbury?
Sometimes we do.
Yeah, but I guess we'll do what it says. This is an hour and 50. That's the fastest way. There is a toll. We have an easy pass.
Okay.
So, all right.
Okay.
You got to put your lipstick on to look good for the ride.
Of course.
All right, so.
All right, guys.
Yeah, so we're gonna put some music on, have this on, and maybe we'll check back in at some point in the trip once we hit New York or something.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Bye. MADCURLS fam, we're checking back in. Where are we? We're in New York somewhere.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah. What is it? Huntington.
Hutchinson Parkway.
River Parkway. We still have 51 minutes of this 2-hour drive to go.
Wow.
And it is now 1:35.
No, wait. What do you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry, 12:35.
Oh, don't scare me.
I'm sorry. But we are getting there at 1:26, so basically 1:35.
Okay. Let's say become Leadfoot.
Yeah, you can't become Leadfoot on this thing.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Cause like there's like it's not like traffic, but
it's just slow moving kind of cars.
Yeah. There's something in my eye. But yeah, so we're just.
Why do you look static?
Oh no, girl, I'm sorry. So yeah, we're just
chit chats.
Stay to the left to exit 15.
Something in my eye.
George Washington Bridge.
No, it's like perfect out here. It's like the perfect day to just like put a sweater on. Like this is plenty for me.
Yeah, this is plenty.
It's like I'm not overly hot, but I'm not cold either, even though it's a little chilly. All right, ma'am.
Stay to the left to Cross County Parkway to Sawmill Parkway.
Yeah, stay to the left. Yeah, good. Okay. This is how you do. You don't get over last minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just showing off for the viewers.
That's what she did. She'll cross 3 lanes of traffic. Like the exit's here. We're like coming up on it. She'll go. And I'm like, you're supposed to get over it beforehand. Police reported ahead. It lets you know.
They tell you everything.
Yep, the Waze app will let you know when there's hazards on the road, when there's dead animals on the side of the road.
They do.
Yep,
Everything.
they let you know everything. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's just a nice.
Police reported ahead.
I'll say it's a nice Sunday drive. It's not Sunday. Yeah, it's definitely Wednesday.
I think my username out there is the law. I think. I don't know.
Is it?
I think it might be. I don't know. If not, I'll change it to that. Now that I think about it.
The law. Yeah, no, it just says your full name.
Yeah, but I saw something the other day about.
Okay, so then it wants you to like. So I guess some people are saying that there's a police up ahead. So I guess it counts on people to like say when certain things are certain places.
To give them the tea.
To give them the tea. So I didn't see any cops, so I didn't click the thumbs up because I don't see any. So maybe the cop left. I don't know.
Unless what is how far ahead?
We passed it.
Oh, we didn't already.
And I didn't see any cops. So.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a nice
They
drive.
see us.
But they see right. Typically, they see us before we see them.
Right.
Until the lights are. Have you ever got a speeding ticket?
No, I have not. I haven't, but I haven't pulled over numerous amount of times, and I don't remember why. Probably maybe seatbelt violations back when it first kind of went into effect. It was like a new thing, and I just didn't kind of like take it seriously.
And they pulled you over for seatbelt, but like they gave you a warning. I don't remember you ever bringing like any tickets home.
Yeah, well, one time you put on a good show and the cop didn't want to upset you, so he just let me go. Remember when we were in California and you were little and they pulled me over?
Yeah, and I was like hysterical.
Yeah, and
I was scared.
Yeah, and they didn't want you to have that image of like cops being bad, so they just let me go or whatever.
I don't know why I was afraid. Like I don't know why I was afraid, but all I know is we were being pulled over and this man was like walking over to the car and I was just like, maybe I thought you were going to jail. Maybe I knew enough about police, like people would get arrested and they go to jail. Like so I was.
They have that at least back in the day. At least that's how I raised you to have respect for authority. So probably you were just afraid of just the idea that he was an authoritative figure and he was pulling me over. And little kids don't ever want anyone talking to their mom or their dad. They're just scared of everything. So that's why I come to the parent to kind of like make that introduction, like this is a good person, that kind of thing. Not so negative because that's the law.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going anywhere.
Nope. Either get along.
Yep, right. I've gotten a speeding ticket, but it technically doesn't count because it got thrown out. Yeah, it was like my first day of like the semester of college. I think like my junior year or something, and I was like running late, so I was like doing like 60 and a 40, although I wasn't doing 60 and a 40, but to him, according to him, I was doing 60 and a 40, and it's like, when you see them and you try to slow down, but like not that I was doing 60 and a 40, but it was too late, and the second I passed him, he came out, and that's when like your goose is cooked. When they pull out behind you, I'm like, it's over. And so he hung out behind me for a while, and then his lights went and like he pulled me over, and the first thing I did was, because it was my first time being pulled over, I had my phone like here, and I called my dad, and I'm like, Dad, can you just sit on the phone with me? I was like I got pulled over and I don't know how this goes, can you just sit here, like just in case. I don't know. The cop was pretty mean though, because I couldn't find my registration. I didn't know, everything was in like the dashboard, but I couldn't find anything. I was nervous, I was running late, and he was like, what didn't I have? I didn't have something, and he was like yelling, saying, I think maybe I was going really fast, and he was like, I should tow your car. He was like screaming at me, and I thought maybe I could like flip my hair and bat my eyes and whatever. No, he wasn't having none of it, and he slapped me with a $300 ticket.
Wow.
And when that thing came in, I was like not guilty. Right. And then the thing came in like.
People don't really realize like their rights. They just see it and they just start paying it. But if you kind of like push the envelope with it and vehicle, they're just miserable.
Yeah.
You know, but they
Stay to the
very
left to
rarely
Sawmill River
show
Parkway
up.
South, New York
At the
City.
court. And if they don't show up, then they didn't care enough to fight it. So basically the person that was accused gets off.
Yeah.
Really
And so like the
do.
thing came in the mail that was like, you know, you don't have a court date. It's been like thrown out or however the wording was, and I was like, oh wow, like that's it. Like you don't have to do anything more,
Yeah.
and that was that.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank God,
Yeah.
because wow, $300 that would have been insane.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been insane. And then actually having to go through and like go stand up in court and say, no, I
But
wasn't
there was
speeding.
One time that I went, so I remember the woman in front of me had crusty heels. I don't like feet.
What?
They're in sandals. I kept looking at her yellow callous feet in front of me. They were across the ankles, and her feet were just so yellow callous heels. I just remember watching those feet when I was sitting. So I was there, and you were with me, and I don't remember what I was there for. I don't remember ever getting a speeding ticket. It had to be some other sort of a road violation.
And someone had crusty heels.
But somebody had crusty
Continue
heels.
straight for 9
You needed
minutes
some
to
lotion
exit
so bad, or like a
14,
pumice
Riverside
stone.
Drive to I-95.
You love pumice stone.
I sure do.
Russell
I
House
think I'm
Expressway.
traumatized by those crusty heels.
Those are like spa treatments she does when we have to film and we're running late. I'm like, Mom, you know, let's get on camera. Like she'll just be sitting in the bathroom doing spa treatments, like pumicing her feet. I'm like, no one's gonna see your feet on camera. What are you doing? Like you don't need to pumice your heels right now. Like, what are you doing?
They're like babies' feet. They're like little pink little babies. My feet do. Yeah, I'm just funny about that. I'm not like a foot person, foot fetish. No, I just like spa treatments, shall we say?
Remember one time I was working at Big Y and I was like at the customer service thing, and a customer came and he was like always gambling or whatever, and he was like, so what color nail polish are you wearing? He's like, I'm a foot person. Like it was so gross.
Was that serious? Like,
yeah, he's
not
like,
only on your nail, but like on your
because I think my nails were white. I painted my nails white, and
Wow.
he was like, you know, do your nails on like match your toes, or your toes white too?
Wow.
He's like, I'm a foot person. Here are your tickets, sir. Like,
yeah,
okay.
I saw this crazy show one time. I don't know if it was a crime show or my weird obsessions or whatever. There's a show out there that has like these weird obsessions, and it was this guy that had a foot fetish, and he would go to shoe stores and just like grab women by their ankles, and then like suck their toes, like oh my
What?
god, he did. Like,
Wait, he would just grab their feet and start sucking their toe? Ew.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
why?
did. Because he had a foot
Did
fetish.
they
He was
kick him
sick.
off? Come on, slow down. Come on, slow down.
We got this.
What's this car doing?
I don't know. A car in front of us is really stopping. Wow.
What are you doing?
Wow.
What are they doing?
They can't drive, and then they cause everybody else around them to get into an accident.
Yeah.
Crazy. I gotta get away from that craziness. Yeah, look at that car behind me. Like he's all swerving because he's seeing everybody else acting tentative because of this crazy
This person's
one.
looking down. They're probably lost.
Wow.
They're looking down.
Well,
Okay.
we're not, so.
Yeah, get in the fast lane and get from behind this busted
I don't know
car.
if I'm gonna swerve over because I don't know what the problem is.
Oh wait, you got to get behind him anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
that lane ended.
Right.
Oh wow. Okay, this is correct.
Okay.
All right, we're good. We're good.
All right. Getting back to the
Maybe
crazy
we should get
man.
back in the other lane.
Getting back to the crazy man. I don't know because they're straddling both.
Okay, no, they're on this side. Just speed past this car when you can. This too much.
Right.
We should show you guys the car.
Yeah.
This is said car acting crazy, like not even driving.
We're taking a picture of the hand now. That's
Bye. Doing like 20 in the fast lane.
With the girl with the license plate on.
Got my car out. Okay, we're back on.
All right, back on. So anyway, yeah. So that was crazy, that episode. Maybe my crazy addiction. I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
really
it was
weird.
crazy. And so don't tell people to call up your nail polish. You're never going to be in the parking lot later on.
Right? And I know I always used to get out late and have to like walk
Yeah.
to my car. I've never been afraid like that though, even though I probably should have been. Like you always tell me to be more aware of my
your
surroundings.
I don't like people walking behind me. I always make sure that they come out from behind me. And I let them pass by very kind of like discreetly, but I act like I have to stop for something or go to the side or like act like I have to read something, but I don't like people walking behind me.
Yeah.
See too many shows, guys.
Does this whole thing swerve to the left? Henry Hudson Parkway? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So where are we at now? Still in New York?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're Henry Hudson Parkway. We're still 41 minutes away. We're passing Manhattan College Parkway.
No hands.
No,
No.
yeah. What? So yeah. Just a few little short stories probably gonna go back to listening to music. We would let you guys listen with us, but copyright. So
Right.
shut the whole vlog down.
All right.
So
Lousy songs.
right?
Lousy artists.
Right. Again, everything's lousy, whether it's lousy or not.
Right. Everything's junk, whether it's junk or not.
Everything is junk, whether it's junk or not. Everything is junk. Everything's busted, whether it's busted or not. Everybody's touched, whether they're really touched or not. That's just us.
All y'all's questions are dried up.
Everyone's questions dried up, no matter what the question is.
Dried up questions, those simple dried up products.
We just keep showing the same products, just keep switching them from video to video. You guys just keep eating it up. All these videos, same products.
New ideas. That's why you gotta be creative.
Yeah.
Too creative.
I mean, even like the beauty community, like makeup artists, like they all keep showing the same palette, the same eyeshadow, but I keep watch this person doing, this person doing, this person doing, and you know, I think it's more the people.
I think it's the people.
The people. I think it's more the person.
Sometimes I don't care about the content. I just care about the person.
Yeah.
So I was literally watching my favorite crime channel guys the other day, watching her walk her pony. I didn't know that was a side of her. So now I can relate to people watching us. Like this here, we go to New Jersey, nothing to see, you know. But when you relate to the people, and you like the people like you, it's like a family.
Yeah.
So I really like the girl, and she just seriously was just brushing her pony. And I'm not an animal person. I was seriously watching her brush her pony. And getting on her pony and going for a little ride around her little yard. She lives in England. I thought it was so neat.
I'm shocked. I think we both are at how much you guys liked our winter routine video.
Yeah.
Even though that video was an hour, it was not supposed to be an hour. When I started editing that video, I was shocked that it was an hour long. I'm like, how can I cut this? Where can I cut? Like there really wasn't any place to cut it. So I'm like, it's just gonna have to be taken as it is, and that's that. And it's still doing good. It's like the views are rising. You guys love that video despite it being like an hour long, and I'm like shocked. Like wow.
I'm like, those are my peeps because they don't mind me talking. They don't mind it being an hour.
I know. And we did at first get some comments like, why is this like, you know, so long? And you guys could have you guys were rambling, and I'm like, this person must be new. They must know. Like you never come to our channel just to hear about a product. You hear about everything. Like we always been talking about the product. The products are the least of it, or like the topic we're talking about. There's always story times and life lessons and just rambling, and that's us. And so I'm like, you gotta be new. Like, you know, I'm like, this is what we do. We're here to teach you, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Always.
We eventually get to the product.
Eventually. She was like, the intro was 5 minutes. That was crazy. Like, you couldn't just get to the point. No, we never just get to the point. We don't get to the point. We get there eventually.
I have to always make my analogies. I'm like, this reminds me of those sales. So yeah, I always have to make my analogies. We're all on the same page, and then we have to repeat ourselves and keep reiterating.
I know, like in the beginning of this vlog, we gotta get better. I'm like, this is a vlog. Welcome to the MADCURLS vlog. We are doing a vlog. Like, how many times am I gonna say it?
How many times do you count the word vlog?
How many times do I said vlog? Like in the first 30 seconds
Or do you notice
of the video.
when we say things for emphasis, and I don't think we intentionally do it, like we say things 3 times in a row? Like, I am so hot. Or I am so tired. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Guys.
We do that. That's so funny. Yeah, you gotta say it 3 times. That's funny.
Or absolutely. I started counting how many times I say absolutely. This is absolutely fabulous. Everything's absolutely fabulous.
George Washington Bridge.
Exit 14.
Okay, where's exit 14?
Right here.
Then stay to the right.
To the left. To the left.
George
Sorry.
Washington
I'm a horrible
Bridge,
person at
Riverside
doing
Drive
directions. I
South.
say right here.
Right. I'm like,
All right, slow down.
Stay to the right. 195 George Washington Bridge, Riverside Drive South.
Okay, now we're getting into the real
Watch
parts
out,
of New York.
construction on road ahead.
So we are gonna handle these roads, and we will see you guys in a bit.
okay, wait, don't turn it off. You have to make sure my hair looks okay. I'm usually at the mirror.
Alright, girl, don't be having these cars honking at us. Keep up with the traffic.
New York honks anyway.
Okay, I get very nervous. Okay. Honking doesn't make you nervous?
No, it really
Honking makes me
doesn't.
very nervous.
No,
Turn
I still
right,
take my sweet time to do what I have to do.
George
They're not going to
Washington
tear my
Bridge,
Carl
New
pieces.
England.
Okay, girl.
That's just all that extra New York energy. That's okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I like to visit, but I couldn't live here. Like, my anxiety would be like,
Oh, I could live here
Through the roof.
like, in a penthouse or something, like a really nice area. Okay.
but I just don't want to drive. Excuse me, I don't want to drive in New York.
Yeah.
I will not be behind the wheel.
I don't think people drive in New York, do they?
Some people
All right, so where do you go now?
You're gonna get on this little loop-de-loop. So George Washington Bridge,
Turn
New
right,
England.
195
Horrible giving
George
directions.
Washington Bridge, New New England.
I could say left and right. I say right here, right over here.
I would just like follow the hand.
Right here. Horrible direction giver. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll see you guys in a little bit when maybe we reach our destination. Who knows?
Maybe before.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
In 900 feet, stay to the right, Y95 South, George Washington.
So we made it here
We made it.
in one piece. The end got a little shaky. Once you
shaky.
start getting all them New Jersey highways and byways
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But we made it in one piece. We are going to go in now so you can get your haircut.
Like they always say, why don't you follow us?
Follow us along. Yeah, come along.
Come along.
Are you taking your iPad?
No.
No.
No time for all that. Oh wait, yes. I want to show them something. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. So we're going in. Cool. So you are deep conditioning your hair right now with the Weedad.
It was we that on the what was that extreme repair or something?
The meltdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So that's what's going on. I guess we'll be sitting under here for what, 20 minutes?
So just another deep conditioner for the week.
Okay. And Joe.
Go ahead.
So we are back in the car, getting ready to head home.
And I'm concealing.
And you're concealing for the ride home. She wants to look good for me, guys.
What's that about?
I don't know, because she has this thing. What is this? The rear view mirror on her. So I guess when she looks at herself, she wants to make sure she looks
I have
good.
a 2-hour drive, so I never know when you're gonna start flashing cameras and
Oh, right. Yeah, that too.
Right, yeah. Okay.
But your hair is so cute.
Okay. It's so cute.
It's really, 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 really cute.
They did such a good job on it. And yeah, I think I'm going to revisit that mask that we had that we didn't speak that highly of with the weed ad one.
Yeah.
That extreme.
That melt one.
That melted. No,
It like heated up. It was like melt something and it like heats up.
As usual, we probably overdid, and we left it on endlessly, burning necks and backs and everything else because we overdid.
Yeah.
You were detangling.
I was detangling with it. I couldn't understand why my chest was on fire, my back was on fire, my neck, like.
He said 10 minutes max, and that's what they did. My hair right now is beyond soft.
It is. It's so
cute.
Yeah, and I guess my my ends were bothering Joe, so he was like, "Can I please get your ends?" And I was like, "Of course, Joe. Go ahead." So he cleaned up my ends, which you were like, "Yes."
Yeah, yeah. And when you wash your hair and scrunch it back up and all that, it's going to be so much fuller.
Yeah, I mean, you could see all the dryness on the
cutting
ground.
off like a substantial amount, but it was just the dry ends. That goes to show how dry they were, because it wasn't hair. It was just the frazzled ends.
Frazzled. It was like frazzled pieces falling everywhere.
Yeah.
So shout out to him, because they look like great already.
Yeah, they really do.
So thank you, Joe.
Okay.
Joe is the place to go.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
we are going
to head home. It's 5 o'clock, which means traffic. So we are going to try to navigate our way through New Jersey and New York and get back to Connecticut.
Absolutely.
In one piece.
The sun's shining on that.
I know. So,
all right, so we'll see
guys,
when we are.
See you guys soon. We said we want to stop, maybe get some food. So if we do that, you guys will see that. Okay.
All right.
Bye, guys. Hi, sunshines. Another day, another vlog. Take it away.
And so now we are on our way. It's Sunday morning, about 9:35-ish, and we are going to New York today.
Hey.
We've been invited to is it a store opening, or it's just an event?
Yeah, so Innisfree, they are a Korean skincare company. I believe we've mentioned them on the channel before. They had one store in New York and Broadway, and they just opened a new one on Lexington Ave, and they're bringing their influencers in and doing like a skincare class and this kind of thing. So we got invited.
That's another line that night when we were talking about skincare, and I mentioned Olay and all the other skincare companies, Drunk Elephant, Sunday Riley, and all that I use. Innisfree is the one that I've been loving since a couple of months ago.
Beginning of the year, kind of.
And I always use their masks at night, which I find interesting. You put them on and let them sit. They're like kind of like a cream or whatever after you do all your other stuff. So I love products and layers and all that. So I've been liking this one particular mask. It's like a brightening mask, it's a tangerine mask or something. But anyway, so and it was time to refill, and I didn't know when I was going to be getting back to New York. Now we're forced to refill, right?
Yeah, and they have like really good what are those, like sheet masks? They're like $1.50 or something. And they have like so many different kinds for so many different purposes and stuff.
There's so many cute things in the store, and it's Korean skincare, and which is really supposed to be some of the best skincare, because Koreans, quite frankly, have beautiful skin. It's always just so clear, like porcelain. Yeah, it's really clear. So the colors don't necessarily match up, like as far as makeup. They
have makeup in the store, and I think their darkest color is like a few shades darker than me, which is really not that dark at all.
Probably a few shades darker than
you,
than me, or Adam. Let's say Adam.
Yeah, so they're and it's like really like orange.
Yeah. So
yeah,
their blushes are like super pink. And so no, none of that stuff. None of the makeup really appeals to me, because the skin tones are off, and why would they not be? I mean, the people in Korea don't have darker skin tones, so. But anyway, all right. Aside from all that, guess what? My Jeep has been recovered. All those that are on our live feeds on Friday night, you guys know that my Jeep was stolen the day before we went to Georgia to go see Spencer graduate from boot camp. And can you believe it? It is now October.
Almost November.
Oh,
wow.
And then you guys would ask every Friday night, did I get the Jeep back yet? And I'm like, no. And it wasn't that we were impressed. It was just like a lot of paperwork, a lot of bureaucracy, and some procrastinating, because I was in a fog, like I couldn't really believe it. And I just really loved it. And I knew that we were not financially really able to get anything right now, and we just didn't really kind of know what to do. So I just like froze. I just didn't know what to do. But who would have thought? And just this week, the insurance company was starting to roll out the checks. Just this last week. They paid off we had only had 2 car payments left. I told you guys it's only 2 left. We were done, and then it got stolen. But they rolled out the check to the car company to pay off the 2 payments. They gave us money for the stuff that was stolen in the car, and all we were waiting for was the check. But they had to get the title back from the car company. It was Chrysler Jeep, and then they were going to send us the big check. And God, they didn't.
Because now you got your car. Cause like,
yeah, it was nothing wrong with it.
You
it was
wanted
mint
the car.
condition.
The check would have been nice, but it's not the car. Like, you love that car.
Yeah.
That car was just your car.
It was my car. It goes to show perspective. You know, sometimes like God deals with us like with perspective. When it was first stolen, I was just like, I don't want that back. I don't know who's been in it. I said, I don't know what they did in that car. I do not want it back. But you know, after months of not having it, today that was the best news this morning when I was getting dressed and I heard that they found my Jeep. I was like screaming and jumping and calling everybody, and I was really excited. So I think God allows us to see our crazy, selfish, unreasonable ways at times. And thank God I came to my senses. Well, actually, I came to them this morning when it
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, aside from all that drama,
we can really see your haircut today. Tell them what's in her hair.
Okay, so yeah, so you can really see it. Friday you really couldn't see it that much because it was like really big. But today we have CURLMIX. I tried Tay's way of doing it. I put the gel on first, first, and then I put in the moisturizer on top of it just to see. Because we're going to do a video on it, right? This week?
Yeah, we are.
And I want to see how it's going to do on my hair.
But like, if you need a wash and go that has your hair looking like voluminous and really curly day 1 and dries quickly, CURLMIX is it. CURLMIX dries really fast, and I hate doing my hair day 1 for events, and I'm just like, you know, CURLMIX is just that go-to when I need a good day 1 look.
Yeah, it's really shiny right now. And mine is still a little damp because you actually purposely sat in front of the fan, and I sat in front of that. Not the fan, the heater.
The heater,
the little portable heaters we have.
The heater this morning.
It kind of blows hot air, so I was sitting in front of the fan, and so my hair in the roots a little bit, and I haven't scrunched it out yet, so I can still feel some of the cast on it.
Yeah, my hair is basically dry. I just have to get a pick and like pick it out. But it's very soft. It's elongated, which I like. Very curly, so I am pleased. The one I use is I think we were talking about like different ones like differ. Like you thought the unscented one was a little bit drier than like the softening one that you like. Yeah. I love the hair growth one, the watermelon smelling one. So I use that gel with the unscented moisturizer on top, and I like that combo. I still
don't think, maybe we don't agree on this part. I don't know. Maybe we will. I still would not say definitively. Maybe we need to know more. And maybe I'll ask the owner of CURLMIX, but I still cannot say definitively if each scent does something differently. I think that they're all just scented differently, but they all do the exact same thing.
With different oils.
With different oils, but is it in our mind? Like, I think I happen to like the way as I always say, the green one, but it's the softening one works in my hair. And I think the last time I used the brand new unscented one, to me it felt slightly drier. I don't know what that was, but so I didn't reach for that one today. I went back to the original.
I feel like there might be slight differences. Like for example, like we think that one is a little bit drier, but basically my hair always looks the same when I use CURLMIX. Right. Like I know a CURLMIX wash and go, it does the same thing no matter which product I use. I still get a big day 1.
And it seems like we could just never get it right. We never nail it. We never nail it on big events. Never. We told you guys one time for your 12th grade, your senior class pictures, me and you, because you could pick out your favorite thing. So if you had a favorite dog, you could have it in the picture. You played an instrument, you could have that in the picture. Whatever you want in the picture, you could do. And of course, her favorite person, me. So we had all this planning, guys. We did all the ironing the night before, picking out the slacks, the hairstyles, the makeup, the jewelry, all that. And that day, we looked a mess. Period.
We looked busted.
We looked a mess.
We looked busted. And
every event
my hair was transitioning. Was your hair relaxed and straight?
Yes, probably.
Yeah. Oh, those pictures.
My gosh, those pictures. We gotta find those pictures so we can show you guys.
If we can find them, we'll insert it.
Yeah,
we'll insert it.
Definitely.
And then I had my nails done, and I needed to get them redone. So you saw like the grow out. You saw like that white part at the bottom, and like it was all. I had my hand like, now put your hand on your chest. My hand was like here, and you just see like the growing out of like the acrylic nails. It was just busted. The color was brown on top of the black thing I had to wear. It was horrible.
And the clothes were just like so common. What did I have? Oxford button-down shirt.
Yeah, we all had button-ups on.
Yeah.
I think we had just started going to church. We were obsessed with button-ups at that point.
Yeah, just a mess. All right,
horrible.
So fast forward to other events since then. We never can nail the hair. We can never nail the makeup. It's just always big events. We lay everything out, and it just seems like nothing comes out right. So, but I think today this might have been
Today
a
is
good
going to
one.
be good. There's no humidity. I saw in New York it's going to be maybe like 68% humidity. It's about 47 degrees. It's nice. Sun is out. So
I wanted to play it safe because my hair was cut, and though we all couldn't see it Friday night, I know it was, and I know when I left that salon it was, and that picture I put on Instagram, it definitely showed that it had been cut. What happened Friday night? I don't know, but it looked very big, and it looked like no scissors had been near it. But today it's back kind of like shaped the way it was when it was first cut. Maybe it was product, but I just didn't want to take any chances with something. I have to kind of like work my way back to different products because it is super short now, and I have to just play with products again. So I decided to reach for CURLMIX today. All right, so first stop.
gotta make some stops before we catch our train.
And so that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll see you guys in the next clip when we see you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
So we're out here at the train station, Westport, as usual. It is so windy out here. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. I think last time we were here, we were like sweating, falling down the stairs.
I almost collapsed on these stairs. I couldn't believe there's another flight to go.
Let's get up under. So yeah, we are here. Just waiting for the train to come. We missed our first one, of course. We never
Got here.
get here on time for the first train.
Until we realized it was 11:03 and our train's coming at 11:05. I mean 11:08.
We're like, yeah, let's get on this platform. Okay.
When come through, my hair keeps drying.
Right? It's probably gonna have a lot of volume in it today. All right. So we'll see you guys on the train.
Okay.
Angles. I know. Angles.
Sweater makes me look like a nose girl.
No. We like match the seats. So we made it
So they
to.
threw us out the Uber. Wow, seriously? Like not even drive us up to not even to the corner. Like we got out and other cars were still riding down the street. Like New York is no joke.
In the middle of the street, that
Okay.
we had to hurry up before the light turned green.
Literally, my
Get
leg
out
got
of the
stuck
thing.
on the seat. Like gosh, and then a filthy, dirty puddle of filthy, dirty water. Are they serious? Wow.
Wow, that trip was $4. That's what you pay for. Okay, so he said to get out and go to the left. So now we're walking to the Innisfree store. Let's hope we can find it and go in. I think we're on time.
This is what I wanted.
Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you again. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you for inviting us. Of course. I know this is. The island's actually made from recycled beauty jars. Wow. Lara. Nice to meet you. How are you? This is nice. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I was like, oh, just great. Yeah. I want to miss it. Yeah, of course.
So what you want to do is you just warm up a few drops. And one trick is you apply this to dry skin. You don't apply it to wet skin because, as you know, oil and water do not mix, and actually it's way more effective when you apply it to dry skin in terms of removing makeup and impurities and oils. Now, a lot of people think, and don't go too far into your eye because then the product is just going to get into your eyes and it naturally moves in that direction anyway, so really keep it kind of low and high as well. Go. And it's really good to use your ring finger finger, I don't know if you guys know that beauty hack as well, to use your ring finger with eye cream, because this is your weakest finger. You really don't want your pointer finger tugging around at your eyes, you know? So that's another tip that I learned through King Beauty. So I tend to be oily, so I would apply my face cream around the perimeter of my face, and then with the residual, just press into the T-zone. Because when you're oily, you don't need any more cream in your oily areas, you know? So since you're a combo, I'm gonna cut out.
Yes, like in a matter of days, right? We came from Connecticut, and one day it was hot and humid, and so like, what do I always say?
So we just finished the event. Now we are going to do a little bit of shopping. I will vlog a little bit and show you guys the store because it's really cute.
I'm arranging myself, guys, because she's put the camera on my face before I was ready. Nothing else.
Girl, you did a little bit of shaking and you still look the same.
And so we ran into a subscriber.
Lily in the villa. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. She came all the way over just to see it. She said she parked her car where?
In Queens.
In Queens.
We're in Manhattan.
Yeah. Just come see it. Little old us.
It was so nice to meet her.
It was.
She was so nice. And her daughter. It was fun.
I love meeting women that can relate to me, girl. And they come on the channel because of me.
That's why she's here. Just for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to walk around and do some shopping. Okie dokie.
All right. This robe is correcting.
Okay, so we left like a huge chunk of this vlog out. We left the store. You went to Sephora. I was marching around, and we're back on the train now. Yes, and we're heading home. We're heading home, and we caught an off-peak time, and we didn't have to wait like obnoxious amount of time to catch a train.
And we have a long story to tell you, but we can't tell you yet. But we didn't have to pay for an Uber. We're doing big things. We're doing big things.
Big things. Okay. We're going home.
We're going home. So let's see.
You want to show them some stuff?
Well, there's a little Sephora bag.
A little Sephora.
And then we've got some skincare stuff for appearing at the end of the store.
Some skincare. Yeah.
I'm so glad because they gave me this hydrating mask. And my skin is getting dry.
Yeah.
Because it's that time of year and it's like soaking up. I don't know, it does kind of wake up with it nice and dewy. This will make it nice and dewy. And then we got well, it's Snoopy like Charlie Brown does. Okay. Kit of sorts.
Soak it up. Hydration with green tea. And like, when you open it, hold on, open it. Oops. Okay, yours are like popping out. But that's basically.
Those would be yours if they popped out.
No, those are yours.
And they would be yours if they popped out.
And there's a cleansing foam, a serum, a cream, and a sleeping mask. So very cool.
Very cool. That's the oil they were talking about.
Yeah. Where'd you get the
double cleanse? I got. Okay.
It's right on your lap. We're tired. Long day. I've been up since like 5:30.
Okay, so I like eyeliner, lip liner, whatever liner, and my makeup forever, guys. And I like when they have the trial sizes by the register. So this is the new Hourglass Veil powder. So this is by the register, and I got it. The normal size is like $50. We're moving, and this is. Ooh,
We gotta buy our tickets.
Oh, we gotta buy our tickets. Okay.
Well, they kick us off the train.
All right. Kick us off so dramatic. Like you get kicked out.
Everything's kicked off.
Okay, so we hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and we'll see you in our next vlog.
We'll see you in our next vlog or tutorial.
Tutorial.